Hello everyone and welcome to my second playthrough on Split Screen Squad of Jak and Daxter. I am of course Megaboy X97, also known as Mega. You don't have to introduce you all don't have to introduce yourselves. I'm just being formal for no reason.
Remember a time when Naughty Dog not only made games, but they made games about not hairy men?
I sure do.
I don't. My first Naughty Dog game was Uncharted.
Oh, those were the days.
My first Naughty Dog was Crash Bandicoot Racing or Crash Team Racing.
I was just gonna say Crash Team Racing, you simpleton.
I corrected myself. Anyways, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, this game takes me back.
Okay, I'm sorry for asking this, but is this the same voice actor as Roy Campbell from Metal Gear Solid?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I'm gonna look that up actually.
I'm looking it up now.
Like, there's something about the voice that sounds very Campbell-alike.
Let's see. There's two VAs in English.
Yeah.
Right.
There's David Argonoff, and there's Paul Eating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up both of them. Very riveting gameplay by the commentary. By the way, we're just looking shit up on Google.
Well, I mean, we're watching basically we're watching the weakest story of the trilogy, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough,
Well,
but
you know, it's the first game,
True.
so the first game's always like the weakest.
True.
In my opinion.
True.
Like for trilogies.
Well, I consider the story of this the weakest, but I don't consider the first game the weakest.
hell no. The weakest Jak in the game in the trilogy is 2, in my opinion.
Agreed. Although Gal and Maya are the fucking worst villains because they're just, we're evil.
We're evil for the sake of evil.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like, I mean, granted, 2 gives us Baron Praxis, which is basically who is also evil for the sake of evil.
But he's better at being evil than
Yeah,
Gal and
he's
Maya
more
are.
interesting. He is more interesting.
And then 3...
Plus, he was also voiced by Clancy Brown.
Yeah, I was actually just going to mention, it's like, and he also has Clancy Brown to actually back him up.
Absolutely.
Yep.
In 3, granted, it was just Arrow. Wait, no.
3... Well, no, it was actually... 3 was actually, like, a big threat, but, like, Errol was, like, the big main dude who was, like, coordinating this entire thing.
Yeah, and it's like, granted, yeah, and so it's like, Baron Praxis and the Metalhead Leader are way better villains than both.
Than Gal and Maya.
Both Gal, Maya, and Arrow.
Combined.
Yeah. Like, Jak, in my honest opinion, is the weakest of the four PS2 games. It is the weakest of the 4 series. And I'm not just saying that because I vastly prefer Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I'm not saying that either, since
It's kind of the weakest because Naughty Dog isn't really that good of a developer, I'll be straight honest.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not back then they were good, but nowadays...
Hold on. D-pad, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, like, back then they actually developed, you know, they cared about, like, their stuff, but nowadays it's just that company seems hollow.
They only care
in my
about
opinion.
writing about big hairy men.
About big hairy man and his surrogate daughter.
Okay. So you're calling Daxter daughter then?
Because in my professional opinion,
You know what the fuck I mean. I'm not talking.
Okay, but hang on. Is Daxter's gender ever confirmed?
No, Daxter's the boy. Daxter is the boy.
Even after falling into the black ooze?
I'm making a joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's always been a boy. Falling into the ooze and becoming an ocelot does not change his gender.
No,
I'm just making a smart-ass joke.
It just changes his species, but not his like voice or his frickin' gender
Or his personality.
Sadly, I mean, I actually don't mind Daxter.
Honestly, Daxter is the best of the the only good character in this series.
Daxter, in my opinion, is like on par with Clank.
Clank is a way better sidekick than Daxter.
But
Clank is a way better sidekick than Daxter because Daxter is a show-offy idiot.
Okay, but you say that, but if Clank is so good, then why isn't it called Clank and Ratchet?
Because Clank is not the main character.
Well, he's the second main character.
He's the second main character.
And besides, Clank gets his own game anyways.
Second, not the first. So he's not that good if he's not the first.
Secret Agent Clank.
Then why is the series not called Daxter and Jack? Edgy.
Because the games look like shit. Why would anybody want to play this? Sorry, as you might
Nostalgia?
find out, I still, after all these months, have a bit of Jim Ryan in my throat.
Well, don't worry. He'll rub. No, what the fuck?
Hopefully it'll rub right off.
Clearly. Anyway, here's the first level.
Well, it's a tutorial level. There are no power cells in this stage. Just precursor orbs.
Yeah, there is. There's four of them.
I thought there were two. Oh.
No, there are 4.
It's been a long time since I played this game.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. There are 50 orbs and 4 power cells in Geyser Rock.
Yeah, and every stage has a different number of orbs.
Well, a couple of main stages are like the same amount of orbs per like hub worlds. Like in this hub world, there's like 150, and then the two last ones are like 200 orbs.
Yeah.
So
and then
luckily,
like the hub world. And then the hub world and transitional levels are like 50 orbs.
Right, and are the
what was that?
And are the orbs like gems in Spyro, where 100% completion means you have to collect all of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Because in the hub worlds there are specific precursor oracles that will give you 2 power orbs if you give them a specific number of precursor orbs.
A total of 240 for 2 orbs from the Oracle.
Yep, and that's in all 3 worlds.
But it's not just the Oracles either. There's many other different villagers that require orbs for whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, the Oracles just take the most. There are enough power orbs in the game to actually get you everything. Why are you ignoring the energies?
I don't because I was focusing on the orbs.
Dude, those draw orbs closer to you.
Look, man. I wanted to I wanted to hear the tutorial.
It's a challenge run. It's a challenge run.
I also wanted to hear Samos's voice. Because as we established at the beginning, he is a very hairy man, and I want to.
At least the game.
I don't know.
Okay, we're changing the subject. We are changing the subject.
At least the game isn't about him.
Thank God.
Yeah, Samos. In here, he's really not well written. He's honestly he feels better written starting in 2 and 3.
Starting from 2, he was a better written character, and there's also 2 of them. Spoilers.
Okay, but let's be real. This ain't Metal Gear Solid. This ain't Final Fantasy. This ain't like any PS2 RPG. I don't think that many people care that much about the writing of a PS2 platformer. Because
True.
even though we're
no.
a bunch of mid-20s and in Yu's case early 30, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even though we're old fucks, these are still fundamentally games made for children. I know, shitty argument, yada yada yada, but the gameplay is what should matter. And you know, based on what I'm seeing,
2-3.
based on what I'm seeing right now, it looks like a PS2 platformer.
It is.
That's because it is a PS2 platformer.
Yeah.
Also, I should like disclose this before anyone wonders why this looks so like good and like high resolution. I'm playing this off of OpenGoal, which is essentially like
He's playing the special HD PC thing.
a fan HD HD remaster of the of this game that was originally run on an engine called Goal, which made it so that you were able to run the Jak and Daxter games very flawlessly on PS2 specifically.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like decompiled that engine and made it like run like smooth as butter on PCs.
Have they gotten 2 and 3 to work on this yet?
2 is currently in beta, but it's playable, and they're working on 3. By the time this episode comes out, they're working on 2 is in beta and 3 is currently currently in development.
Right. Okay, so I have another question about this game. So it's made by Naughty Dog and it's on the PS2. Was Naughty Dog originally making sequels of Crash Bandicoot when the PS2 was making its round?
No.
No.
It was Crash was only PS1.
Yeah. Yeah. Crash Team Racing was the last Crash game they did. Bash onwards was Universal.
Right.
Bash Onwards was just other third-party developers.
Because I'm looking at these and based on the footage,
Yeah, Universal, and then
Sierra,
Vicarious Vision,
and
Traveler's
Vicarious
Tales.
Visions for the GBA games and for the Insane trilogy.
I don't date animals.
Don't forget Traveler's Tale. They did
Of course, I sure. Right, my bad.
Twin Sanity.
wasn't Wrath of
Yeah.
Cortex published
No.
by Konami?
Yeah,
If
sir.
you need something to keep
Yeah,
you
yes.
But
Sadly.
Anyway, the reason why I'm asking is because looking at the footage, I'm kind of noticing not a lot, but I'm in a way getting similar vibes to Crash Twin Sanity.
I traced part of the pipeline back to the
That's funny you mentioned that. This is kind of like a semi-open world game with like stages huddled like in between.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I will admit that Jak Daxter actually did a decent job over Ratchet and Clank for. They actually focused on an open world bit.
Yeah.
Which it actually honestly works for this entire series.
But obviously, Naughty Dog doesn't really focus too hard on the open world aspect until 2 and 3, but
It's the spirit is there in this game. The spirit is there in this game.
I wouldn't say
the blueprints were there in this game.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that Naughty Dog at a certain point ever was doing like open world stuff. Because you look at stuff like Crash Bandicoot, those were levels. You look at stuff like this, and it's a bunch of. It's a path, but it's still one level after the other. They're just connected, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got Uncharted, which had, similar moments, but at the end of the day were still level based.
Going level by level.
And then
I mean, it's backed.
And then Last of Us, I would also say, is just a bunch of levels with a really strong storyline, which I still need to play to make the final judgment on if the story is actually as good as people say it is, or just some people hold it in high regards for reasons.
Are we talking Uncharted 1 or?
No, I'm talking about Last of Us.
Okay. Sorry, my mind got a little distracted by Uncharted.
To be fair, so does Nathan Drake's.
So did
he just goes along with things.
I still need to basically play 2 and 3.
No, you don't.
Fuck the first game.
I mean, the Uncharted.
No, I still want to.
The Uncharted games, they do get better, but I still don't feel. I still don't feel the need to continue my playthrough of Uncharted 4. Like, I played the Nathan Drake collection, and I've even got the remastered version of 4 and the other one.
Lost Legacy?
Yeah. And the reason why I got it was, at one point I was at the at Game Mania, a video game store here, and
What an uncle.
and I saw they had it,
you
and
never-
I saw they had it for like $20, and I was like, you know what, sure, $10 a game, even if I prefer to play shooters with keyboard and mouse, and I was curious on what the games would run like on PC. You cannot deny the value of $20 for 2 alrightish games. Of course, the value is pretty much nothing if you never played it, so maybe I should continue it at one point, but I guess at this point I'm gonna wait until I get my own PS5. Because as I've already stated multiple times before, the location of the TV in relation to the couch here is fucking stupid, but, you know, good luck trying to convince a brick fucking wall.
You ain't drilling shit on that wall.
Yeah. Either that or I need a really powerful drill.
Or just move it to the drywall on the other side of the room.
Or Muse.
Or just get my
We are not gonna drill.
or just get my own PS5.
We are not drilling the Muse, you. Oh my god.
I mean, besides, I need a new controller anyway. And who knows, maybe if I get a PS5, I could also get myself PSVR 2, get the PC adapter, so I have 2 uses for that.
You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut near the beach.
Alright, so question about the playthrough.
Yeah?
Do you go to the jungle first so you can unlock the blue eco vents, or do you just go them in order?
You'll find out on the next episode.
Oh god damn it!
I'm gonna make it a surprise.
God damn it! So this
I
first
thought I'd have more
episode.
fun. I think I'd have more fun.
So this first episode is just Handover Village.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
And then the next level, and the next one, and then the next one after that, and then the next one after that. It's like a level-by-level basis on these episodes.
Alright.
So just like how I did Ratchet and Clank, just like how I did Ratchet and Clank, man, level by level.
Yeah, basically.
Which that does. That's fine.
Strange creatures tried to steal him earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
Nah,
Boy,
I'm good.
herding cows, because, gee, every game needs this mini games.
Not really a mini game so much as a.
No wonder PETA is mad at
I need to
gamers.
play that.
What was that?
This
Oh,
was.
I said, no wonder PETA is mad at gamers because of this.
This.
I was making a PETA joke.
This was the early 2000s.
I couldn't resist.
This was also the early 2000s when they were just testing. They were still like gloating about doing 3D games, even if they are doing the same things over and over again. They're still showing off what 3D can do.
I should play Red Dead Redemption.
You should.
You should.
I should. Yeah, I should too.
I actually need to start up a 360 file for that, because I originally played on PS3, and basically, yeah, no, that's.
I was gonna
did not know.
Speaking of the Xbox
I was gonna ask, how
360
Yeah, I
bad
haven't-
is the PS3 version?
It's not that bad, but I also haven't played the 360 version on Xbox One to know the difference.
Well, obviously the Xbox 360 version on Xbox One is going to run better. Like I'm.
Yeah.
I even
because
believe.
because the 360 was had because 360 multiplats were better ran than PS3 ones.
Well, most of them. And if you look at games like Grand Theft Auto 4, like that ran significantly better on the Xbox 360. Try to play that on the PS3, and it's. I think
Try to play that on an old
th-
laptop. It's like, good God.
I think the best highlight of GTA 4 on Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3 is, at first I got the game on the PlayStation 3, and when that game loaded, you have a bunch of like images it cycles through, and playing it on PS3, I would normally cycle through every picture it has, and then once it gets to like the second picture, or the repeat of the second picture, that's the part where it goes black screen, now loading, and that would be pretty fast. On the Xbox 360, yeah, it basically goes through like 3 pictures or something. It's not that I mind the loading on the PS3 though, because, you know, the music that plays is like so fucking good. I love GTA 4's main theme.
I do. I mean, I need to play more GTA to even get the hang of it, but
yeah,
I do too.
Well, to be fair,
I've only played 3 and 4.
Well, the interesting part about the Grand Theft Auto titles, at least the numbers one, because 3 Vice City and San Andreas, they improve upon each other, but in a way they're still quite similar. No, but the reason why I bring up GTA 4 is because I do believe Red Dead Redemption has like a similar engine and gameplay mechanics, so that might explain why the PS3 version is still a bit rocky, but I don't know, I ain't an expert on that kind of stuff. I just like to bitch about stuff.
You sure do.
You sure do, buddy. And we love you for it.
That's gay.